gave him these powers. Can't you just take them away?
I can't. I lost my diffuser gun.
Oh, how did you lose that? How did you lose that? You need to find my diffuser gun app. Welcome back, super friends and super family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today, we are watching Megamind. So I'm really excited to check this movie out. This is actually one that I've been meaning to watch, and then I decided to wait because I was like, heck, let me just do a reaction to this movie. I believe this movie is about a supervillain, kind of in the vein of Gru, who doesn't know his place in life. And I think it plays the superhero genre and kind of is a commentary / satire of superheroes. I believe. I could be totally wrong. That's what I think I know about this. And I think Brad Pitt voices one of the characters, but I don't know 100%. I'm excited to find out. As always, if you want to see the full unedited reaction to this movie, it's up on Patreon. This is the one that I'm reacting to Megamind because this won on the vote on Patreon to do next. And the place right behind this was Rise of the Guardians. That's another movie I really don't know what the heck that one's about, but that's what I'll be watching next. So that's going to be out right now on Patreon for early access if you want to watch. If not, stick around on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll be able to watch Rise of the Guardians. That reaction will be coming out next week. Let's just get right into it. Megamind. Where will this rank in the hierarchy of like DreamWorks productions? I mean, Shrek is one of my favorite of DreamWorks. How to Train Your Dragon, definitely really high up there. But Megamind, I don't know. Where's this one gonna land?
Here's my day so far. Went to jail, lost the girl of my dreams, and got my butt kicked pretty good.
That sounds like a pretty rough day.
Things could be a lot worse. I'm falling to my death. Guess they can't.
Shoot! Tell me you have a parachute.
The very beginning. Yes.
He looks like baby Loki.
What you might call a broken home. Literally broken. I was 8 days old and...
Giant panic sign.
Clearly it was time to move on.
It's kind of like Superman. Oh, look at him.
Take care of you.
I love his fish.
You are destined for...
Destined for what?
Great things.
Turns out a kid from the Glaupunk Quadrant had the exact same idea.
Was that going to be like the actual Superman and he's the villain?
Mr. Goody Two-Shoes.
Oh, I hate him already.
What I was destined for? A dream life filled with luxury.
Oh, wow. And he was aimed at that house, too.
A much different fate awaited me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A baby! How thoughtful.
Oh, yes, I saw it and thought of you.
A place that taught me the differences between right and wrong. Mr.
Oh, so he's literally being brainwashed to be a villain. This is not fair.
him on a silver platter.
Our baby can fly.
Yes, nothing but the best for you, darling.
I love that the husband isn't even looking. Well, look at this. Oh, is he going to be the only one busted?
I was given an opportunity to better myself through learning at a strange place called Shul.
Well, that's why you go to school, to learn how to pronounce school.
He had already amassed a gigantic army of soft-headed groupies. He bought their affections with showmanship and extravagance.
Yeah, he's literally Superman. Come on. Okay, that's insane.
Receives all the praise and adulation while evil is sent to quiet time in the corner. So fitting in wasn't really an option.
Oh, that's so sad. He's by himself in the photo.
Rehydrate them at will. Some days it
Tell
felt
me the
like
fish
it
is
was just
alive.
me and me.
Okay, good.
No matter how hard I tried, I was always the odd man out, the last one picked.
Oh, that's so sad.
The bad boy.
Come on, we all know. I always have had I always root for the villains, but now this movie, completely rooting for the villains.
Maybe it was. Being bad is the one thing I'm good at.
He's gonna embrace it.
I was
What a perfect song.
Our battles quickly got more elaborate. He would win some. I would almost win others. Metro Man, defender of Metrocity. Pick something a little more humble. Megamind.
Megamind is way better than Metro Man.
Genius and master of all villainy.
Well, heck. Let's go. Let's go, villains.
Read on your own time. Open up.
Is that J.K. Simmons? No.
From Metro Man. To count every second of your 85 life sentences.
What a passive-aggressive, petty little loser hero. Come on, let's get the prison escape going.
Metro Man. His heart is an ocean that's inside a bigger ocean. Saving us with his super strength and caring for us with his super heart.
And his best quality is his humility, right?
Wow, okay, the stuff they make you read on air, that's unfreaking believable.
That's gotta be Jonah Hill.
Peace myself, Hal.
If I were Metro Man, Megamind wouldn't be kidnapping you all the time. That's the first thing. And I'd be watching you like a dingo watches a human baby.
That's a Seinfeld reference, right?
Love, not love. I'm not saying like I'm in love with you, I'm saying, Roxanne!
All right, your turn to get in front of the camera. Someone's got to report. Oh, did he give that watch to himself?
Get back to work. The city doesn't pay you to loaf.
Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect karma for this guy.
Oh, you fools. He's tricked us.
You were right.
Be a villain.
Now we just need to have the crossover movie where he and Gru team up together.
Nice work sending me the watch, minion. You got it, boss.
Ah, okay. He sent in the watch.
Put your hands in the air.
Like, come on, how could anyone root for that guy? They hold up their babies. I could actually totally see people doing that.
Hey, Metro City. Hey.
Look at the cops are shooting their guns.
Want to know what the greatest honor you've given me is? Do you really want to know?
What, a statue of himself?
Greatest honor you've given me is letting me serve you.
Oh, even worse.
You minion. There's no place like Evil Lair.
I've kept it cold and damp.
How do I look, minion? Do I look bad?
Disgustingly horrifying, sir.
You always know what to say.
I mean, come on. Even like this, Megamind's fashion is better than Metro Man. Like, villain outfits are just objectively cooler.
You can scream all you wish, Miss Ritchie. I'm afraid no one can hear you.
She doesn't want to try. She's not playing along.
Blinky dials?
Actually, most of it comes from an outlet store in...
Don't answer that.
Yeah, don't give away trade secrets. Oh, come on.
You call this predictable?
You're alligators, yes.
She called the exact threat.
Okay, the spider's new.
Spider?
He's like, that's not mine. That's just there.
If you please.
Of course. Oh, here we go. This is pretty cool. I mean, showmanship, that's key to being a villain, and that's some pretty good showmanship there. Even darken the sky and everything.
We all know how this ends, with you behind bars.
I mean, most likely.
Shaking in my custom baby seal leather boots.
Baby seal leather boots. That's pretty hilarious.
I'm Richie. Huh?
Roxanne. Don't panic, Roxy. I'm on my way.
They need to play the song Roxanne before this movie ends.
We're at the abandoned observatory.
Aha! No, we're not. Don't listen to her. She's crazy.
You should never have mic'd her up.
Metro Man approaching, sir.
Tell me you've got kryptonite. He's like, my laugh is better than yours. I hope Megamind has an actual good plan.
Didn't think you were in the real observatory. Did you?
Oh, good. Okay, he thought this through.
In case you haven't noticed, you've fallen right into my trap.
Don't celebrate too early. That's a villain mistake.
Even the most heartfelt belief can be corroded over time.
Justice is a non-corrosive...
That's corny.
It's revenge, and it's best served cold.
But it can be easily reheated in the microwave of evil.
Okay, I like that.
These are invalid if you don't use the product for its intended purpose.
Oh, girls, you're both pretty. Can I go home now?
Metro Man can withstand the full, concentrated power of the sun!
He probably can. I think you need the kryptonite, dude. Oh, don't tell me they're having a...
Fire?
It's still warming up, sir.
Oh, great.
Warming up! The sun is warming up? Whose side are you on?
The losing side.
Thank you.
Could someone stamp my frequent kidnapping card?
Come on, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
People know we discontinued that promotion. I'm trapped! What kind of trickery is this?
You mad genius. Your dark gift.
Is he messing with him?
This dome is obviously lined with copper.
Yeah? So?
Oh, is that his kryptonite? Copper?
Drains my powers.
Your weakness is copper? You're kidding, right?
Is this actually gonna work? No way it kills him. That would be insane.
I don't think even he could survive that.
Look for a body.
Metro Man!
He's gonna be dead.
You did it, sir.
I did it?
He can't believe it.
You did it!
I did it! Monstrosity is back!
Well, victory finally for the villain. That's crazy.
Giving out the awards. I'm gonna be right
What
there
awards?
next to
What
you, right,
awards for
sir?
what?
Oh, come on. He helped out. Good song choice. Yeah, they're nervous without any superhero to protect them. He is a softer side.
What you plan to do with us and this city?
Imagine the most horrible, terrifying, evil thing you can possibly think of. And multiply it by 6.
By 6? How specific?
Let's just have fun with this. Come on. And I will get back to you.
We need a little brainstorming session. That's a way to exit. That's pretty good.
There he is. Mr. Evil Overlord.
He's having him carry him.
Think this day would ever come?
Oh, no way. Not at all, sir. No.
It's like I had 0 faith in you. 0.
One of the giant monitors in the lair. But it seems to only carry one station.
Oh, that, sir, is called a window.
He's never seen a window before? That's insane.
My parents could see me now.
Sir, I'm sure they're smiling down from evil heaven.
I can have everything I want, and there's no one to stop me.
I wonder if he's gonna have a villain existential crisis though without a hero to fight, you know? It's like, what would Joker do without Batman? No, you can't.
We have it all. Yet we have nothing. It's just too easy now.
Did Metro Man not have any friends? There's no Avengers in this universe you can take on slowly? Why don't you expand your conquering? Go out to the world.
Perhaps we took him for granted. Maybe we never really know how good we have it until it's gone.
He's like, I can relate. He's gonna get all emotional listening to her message on the news.
And I have just one question for Megamind. Are you happy now?
He's like, no. Come on, there's gotta be something for Megamind to do. Don't do some crazy ritual and like try to raise him from the dead.
See you tomorrow, Hal.
Wait, Roxy, I'm having a party at my house. It's gonna be like off the hook or whatever.
Something tells me she's not interested.
DJ rented a bouncy house, made a gallon of dip. It's gonna be sick.
A gallon?
I don't really feel like being around a bunch of people.
No, that's the best part. It'll just be like you and me.
She's like, no, I definitely don't want to go. And I need to start looking for a new job.
But
I did hire a wedding photographer. That's just in case we were like something crazy.
Okay. Definitely. Maybe this could be like an origin story of her as a villain or something. Keep him company or be competition.
without you, evil is running rampant through the streets.
I'm so tired of running rampant through the streets.
Why did he bring flowers? Is he gonna give the flowers to the statue? Like keep his memory alive?
I was talking to myself. You probably think I'm a little bit nuts.
I'm not allowed to insult guests directly.
So that's a yes. That was a good answer.
Oh, I never had the chance to say goodbye. So it's good that we have this time now. You know, before I destroy the place.
Okay, well, things are escalating just a little bit.
Megamind's head is not that grossly exaggerated. And he even made a cheap replica of his dehydration gun. How
Who's there? Oh! Catch a ride down with you then.
An awkward elevator ride.
I kept thinking he was gonna do one of his last-minute escapes.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I thought he was going to do that too.
It's like they say, heroes aren't born, they're made.
Oh, he's going to take that literally, isn't he? He's going to, like, construct a hero. It's going to be like the good version of Ultron.
Strength,
Of course.
determination,
Imperative. And a smidgen of DNA.
Whose DNA, though?
Time to put the past behind us. Only the future. Ah! Oh, I'm too close. I'm scared right now. Oh, I hope no one sees.
He didn't time that perfectly.
Metroman's powers. I'm going to train that someone to become Metrocity's new hero.
I love the Karate Kid reference.
Everything back the way it was when the world was perfect and rosy.
Something's going to go wrong, obviously. What's going to happen? Are they going to create, like, an actual villain who's, like, way scarier than Megamind?
I think this is a bad idea.
Yes, this is a very wickedly bad idea for the greater good of bad.
We're getting a little convoluted here.
In your bad perception, but from a good perception, it's just plain bad.
Oh, you don't know what's good for bad.
Someone translate all this good bad.
Uh-huh. And what gives you that idea?
I just found his secret hideout. This is the only building in Metro City with a fake observatory on the roof.
Okay, well, that's kind of a dead giveaway. This face.
A doormat here that says secret entrance.
Minion!
I kept forgetting where it was.
Oh, no, not you, Roxanne. No, I was just yelling at my mother's urn.
Your mother's urn.
Roxanne? Oh, no, not again.
He's going to give it to her, and she's going to become the new superhero.
Minion code. Send in the brave box.
You know, the whole point of a code
Oh,
is...
code. Just do it, Minion. Ah, it's me, you fool.
Oh my gosh.
I did my best, but he's too fantastic. Here, let me carry that heavy gun for you.
I got us covered.
Yeah, she's not giving it up. She's not giving it up. It's not going to be that easy.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's going to hit him? He's going to become the superhero?
Who on earth is that?
I don't think this guy is that heroic. I actually think he could be a villain. That's what I think is going to happen.
Oh, seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
He's like, I don't want to hurt my own bots.
I was just about to make my frontal assault to rescue you, but like 50 ninjas tried to attack me, so I had to beat them all up, and I did.
Yeah, see, look at this guy. There's no way he like has the right character for a superhero. I think he's gonna abuse his power very quickly.
Thanks again, Bernard.
Yeah, she likes Bernard.
Call you tomorrow, partner.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder if that's the first time he's ever been hugged. Like, his expression, he seemed surprised that she did that, but it was almost like he doesn't know how to handle a hug. Like, that was a new experience.
Oh. Code. Get the car.
By the way, am I the only one wondering, like, where the real Bernard is? Like, is he still frozen in that little cube? Are we gonna see him before the end of the movie, like, locked away for who knows how long?
It's clearly a mistake.
No, Minion! Something much more powerful at work here.
Oh, you're believing in destiny now?
It's destiny.
Well, I guess he always did as a kid, right?
Is this a robbery? Because the lady across the hall has way better stuff than me.
Jeez.
No, he doesn't look quite the hero type to
Oh,
me.
you're such a pill, Minion.
He can be an unconventional hero.
What?
Oh, you look fantastic. Rise, my...
That's how they should have had Chris Evans look in Captain America, with that expression on his face.
Face stepmom. I've had some work done recently.
To be Metrocity's new hero and battle the super genius
of Megamind.
I actually feel like that could work out great because, you know, he has the powers of Metro Man, but I don't think he's going to win against Megamind. He might just be like some amusing competition.
I'm gonna be a hero!
Okay, that's a pretty destructive start. Is some of the people are still in that car?
Someone help me!
Nothing like a superhero training montage where he's being trained by the villain. That's gotta be a first.
Oh, that was such a funny story.
Okay, here we go.
Bernard, I never knew you were so funny.
And I never heard you laugh before.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Someone's falling in love. Both of them are, actually. How ironic. I wonder if he has the same weakness, Copper, or if they fix that, you know. Hopefully he does, because I feel like this guy's going to get out of control and they're going to need to defeat him.
All back? But how? Why?
Maybe Megamind isn't so bad after all.
Yeah, by the end of this, he's going to be the hero and this dude is going to be the villain. Come on.
Be free, my beautiful dove.
I love his disguise character, though, man.
Metro Man and I were never a couple.
Really?
Everybody did. It's just, he was never really my type.
Yeah, like, we were just a social media couple, right? It's like when influencers are a couple.
School. None of the other kids really liked me.
It's too bad that we didn't go to the same school.
What a sweet thing for her to say.
Do I have a son?
No, Dad. You make me laugh. It stretches. It's for you.
Does it stretch that much?
Do you have someone special in your life, Hal?
There's this really, really good looking one I've got my eye on currently.
Literally, yeah, that's just too much. The opposite of great power, great responsibility right there.
Just a few alterations, sir, and I will be done with your most terrifying case.
Nice, nice. He's getting some new costuming.
Perfect. Ooh, gosh. I am running late. I have to go.
Or in the words of Mr. Incredible, I still got time.
Happens when Roxanne finds out who you really are.
She will never find out. That's the point of lying.
The bad guy doesn't get the girl.
Well, the bad boys do.
Don't want to be the bad guy anymore. You heard me?
It's like you just crossed a line.
Code, I don't need you.
Code, I'll just pack my thing and go.
Code.
Oh, come on.
Well, good luck on your date.
I will.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, this is essentially a villain existential crisis movie, right?
I know, I am so close. I can feel it.
Now, is she going to figure out that he's Megamind on her own, or is he going to accidentally, like, slip up and the disguise will fall off? I kind of want her to figure it out just based off his personality.
Wait a minute.
Wait, is she realizing right now? Don't fall off. That'll kind of spoil your eureka moment if you plummet to your death.
Titan. What's a Titan?
My super ears are burning. Usually just scare criminals. You haven't been naughty, have you? I'm totally messing with you. I'm totally messing with you. The name's Titan.
She has to recognize him.
Okay, you don't like flowers? Okay, forget the flowers.
What do you want?
Who did that land on?
I should just rescue you a few times before we get all romantic. Whoops. Save you. Oh no! Somebody do something! Oh, right, duh! I got you!
It's so risky when he's rusty with his powers. I mean, look how close that was.
Ah! Gotcha! Ta-da.
How?
Yeah! Isn't this great? Now there's nothing keeping us apart.
No.
I like the red light, like setting the ambiance, like blinking right above them. It's a nice little touch.
Ape, I'm the good guy.
You are a good guy, Hal, but you don't understand. We need to find...
All you have is the surface level qualities of a hero, nothing substantial.
It's Titan, not Hal.
Jeez, the property damage alone, let alone stranding her there. Well, heck, this will actually balance itself out quite well if Titan is the new supervillain and Megamind becomes the new hero, because it's like he just switched roles, but, you know. Oh, the way he did that was really funny.
To Bernard, for being the only normal thing in my crazy upside-down world.
That'll end very quickly.
To being normal.
But I feel like for him, being normal is something very good, like being able to fit in, be accepted. Oh, of course he's watching.
Say I wasn't so normal. Let's say I was bald and had the complexion of a popular primary color.
Dang, is he gonna tell her?
Judge a book by its cover or a person from the outside?
Oh, that's a relief to hear.
You judge them based on their actions.
Well, that seems kind of petty, don't you think?
Dang, I thought they were gonna get interrupted. Oh. It's gonna be quite the surprise when she opens her eyes. A baby starts crying.
What? Oh, don't look at me!
Everyone's heads turned down. They're so terrified.
I can explain.
The no you can't sign in the background. I like that touch.
Are you so evil? Tricking me? What could you possibly hope to gain?
Tell her the truth.
Wait a minute. Oh, I don't believe this.
I mean, it's right all over his face, of course.
Really think that I would ever be with you?
Aww. That's gotta crush him. Maybe this will push him to become a more serious villain, like this rejection and pain, and he'll give up on trying to kind of be good. That could be interesting.
Okay, Minion, you were right. I was less right.
He's like, I won't say wrong, but I'll admit to not being quite as right.
Bring out the Black Mamba.
Jeez, how tight do you need it, man? Think of comfort a little bit, too. You gotta have your dark villainous makeup. I mean, it's pretty good. It's over the top. It's epic. I approve. More AC/DC. You really can't go wrong with AC/DC, especially for a villain track. Will he show up, or will he just like chill out and not bother with saving people? Yeah, he's not even gonna show up. He's not gonna show up to this fight. He's playing with the car.
Would Metro Man have kept me waiting? Of course not. He was a pro.
Hey, Megamind, you're actually the guy.
He's just playing video games. That is perfect.
Hero.
Being a hero is for losers. It's work, 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 24/7. That's why I think we should team up.
You don't want to team up with him. He just has the bad energy, not a cool villain energy.
All your powers, and you squander them for your own personal gain.
I mean, look in the mirror, dude.
You should be more like Metro Man.
Ah! You tricked me?
Oh, don't
This is gonna push him more in the villain route, right? This is just gonna make him angry, paranoid, distrustful.
I'm also the intellectual dweeb dating Roxanne.
This will get him to fight you, though. It's a pretty good strategy. I feel like you're in trouble, Megamind. Okay, maybe not. If you can hide from him in that giant thing, like, he's not that great.
On guard! Now it's time for some witty back and forth banter. You go first!
He's not gonna excel in that department.
You can take me to jail now.
Oh, no, no, no. I was thinking more
Yeah,
like
see?
the war.
He's not gonna play by those rules.
This isn't how you play the game.
Game over.
Okay, good, good. Thank goodness you had a backup plan for something going wrong.
It's the very same metal used to defeat Metro Man? You!
Oh, I knew something was gonna go wrong. He doesn't have the same weakness. That's so interesting. Now I actually want, did something go wrong, or is there a chance that Metro Man wanted to retire or something? Maybe Metro Man was just faking with Copper being his weakness and used that as an excuse to like escape to an island and like just drink margaritas for the rest of his life.
Under new management.
Yeah, he's just a new supervillain, that's all. But still, it can be competition for you.
Why do you need my help?
Because you're the smartest person I know.
It was hard for him to say that.
How can I help?
We need to find answers. You knew Metro Man best. Did he have a hideout?
That's my theory. My theory is that Metro Man is alive and he just used the copper as an excuse to like run off and just celebrate somewhere.
You gave him these powers. Can't you just take them away?
I can't. I lost my diffuser.
Oh, how did you lose that? How did you lose that? You need to find my diffuser gun app.
No, I think there's an apology in order for the other night.
Okay, that would be nice, but make it quick. We have much...
Has ice cubes in it.
Yes, that's what happens when water gets cold.
No,
I knew it. He's going to be alive. I knew it.
A little odd that the ice hasn't melted yet.
One of life's great mysteries.
I love this twist. I love it. He just wanted to retire and enjoy life. But he will be very useful in like helping them, you know, stop this dude.
Speak, apparition.
Decided to go clear my head. Then I realized we had...
Dang, he's got insane super speed. He's completely frozen.
Despite all my powers, each and every citizen of Metro had something I didn't. A choice.
And this is really proving the adage of like the villains and the heroes being like, you're so like me.
What I want.
Like he's having the same existential crisis. He's reading like self-help books while time is frozen. Man, the things you could get done if you had that level of super speed.
Right through lead.
I mean, the lyrics could use some work.
How did you do this? Oh. Murdered them.
I don't save the day. I don't fly off into the sunset. And I don't get the girl.
She's gonna try, even by herself. That's just the type of person she is. You're turning yourself in?
Unless someone comes to our aid soon, all may be lost.
Is he gonna come back? I don't know. I don't know.
Already fled the city in a mass exodus.
I mean, a lot of people, you know, look at Tom Brady. A lot of people retire and then go right back. Dude, no one can even appreciate that except for, you know, planes flying overhead.
I've come to stop you, Hal.
You?
Don't say that. At least have a cover story.
Did you report me to death?
I was going to try reasoning with you.
No, that's bad strategy. You should have tried tricking him.
Megamind, I knew, would never have run from a fight. The city needs you. I need you.
The exact perfect thing she needed to say to get him to jump into action.
Warden! Warden! Listen to me, you have to...
Alright, time for Minion to show up and rescue him.
Apology accepted.
Oh, Minion.
Good luck, fellas!
We're gonna die!
He likes him. He likes him.
It's a reminder of the day this woman ferociously ripped out my heart.
You're being your own cameraman. No real villain would have to film themselves.
There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England.
Megamind could just be like an Iron Man type of hero, okay? He doesn't fit the Captain America hero mold, but...
Oh, you're a villain, all right. Just not a super one.
What's the difference?
Presentation!
I agree. He has a lot to learn about presentation.
I knew you'd come back.
Well, that made one of us.
I mean, there is super strength and then there is super strength, man.
No.
It just missed him. Out from retirement. Did he shave before he came? He did. He did. And he even has a good line to deliver.
You're the punk I've heard about.
He just immediately runs away.
Minion?
Surprise!
Megamind.
Wait, what?
Going somewhere?
Oh, heck. Oh, that's genius. That is a genius plan. I did not see that twist coming.
No, not in the face, man. Please.
You know what's good for you.
It's like the Princess Bride, like the bluff is what defeats the villain. That is actually was really smart. What a great way to defeat him.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Oh, they did it too early.
Who calls this town Metrocity?
Oops.
Oh, shoot. It was still a good plan, even though it failed.
Remember that night that I dumped you?
You're bringing this up now?
Yes! And you should look back right now.
Oh, I get it. I made you a hero. You did the fool thing all by yourself.
Roasted and very true.
No matter what side you're on, you're always the loser.
No matter what powers you have, you're always the loser.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Minion, if I live, I will kill you.
All right, so here we are, finally back to the beginning.
Hello. Thing about bad guys, they always lose.
You won.
Well, I finally had a reason to win.
It's cold and warm and dark and light.
Come on, just put him back in some water.
Had a lot of adventures together, you and I.
No way Minion's gonna die. No way. That's 100% a fake death. Come on.
Oh, what a drama queen.
You know, I'm feeling much better now.
He had you, didn't he? Classic Minion.
Yeah, he's like, I know my friend too well. Of course he would do that.
Get back, you savages!
Sorry. He's just not used to positive feedback.
It's a little, the cheers are a little bit overwhelming. He's more comfortable with the booze.
I guess destiny is not the path given to us, the path we choose for ourselves.
I like that. I like that lesson.
Hand over your wallets.
They're like, that part isn't funny.
You know, you look pretty good in white.
I mean, I think the black outfit was still better, but he's still cool.
Way to go, little buddy. I knew you had it in it.
That's awesome. That's awesome that he was rooting for him. Okay, that's really cool. What a great way to tie in his character, too. All right, so that is Megamind. That was a blast of a movie. That was a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of just the concept and the premise. It's humorous and, you know, interesting. There are some stuff beneath the surface, too, you know, even though most of this movie is fun. Just the idea of having a villain in that role and like looking at the villain perspective, looking at the roles of destiny, looking how people have different expectations based on the role that they are assigned. That's just a cool little concept. I do wonder, because I have seen this type of general outline, and especially a lot of the humor jokes of like being bad, like it reminds me very much of Despicable Me. I think this movie might have come out before Despicable Me. I don't know, but I'd be very interested. They're very different styles, so I feel like they both can coexist very easily, you know, side by side. It's not like watching Despicable Me, I then see this movie, I'm like, oh, this is just a copy and paste. Like, it's a very different take on it, but I am curious like which of these movies had that take first. But it was really good. I feel like it was funny throughout. Like I was laughing throughout the whole reaction. I mean, the character growth that Megamind has is pretty apparent right away from the beginning. You know, of course, you have this guy who's used to being called the villain and then embraces it and then learns, you know, that he's actually has this goodness inside of him. I like that, but there were a few little touches that they did in this movie that made it stand out and made it unique. I mean, I think the voice performances were very good. They did a really good job of making you care about Megamind, even from like, you know, having him be this cute little kid whose parents saved, a la Superman storyline. You know, the way they set him up as kind of an outcast right away was a good way to get you rooting for him. And then, you know, he was just so ridiculous that, of course, you know, you see, you're kind of, it's hard not to root for Megamind right away from the beginning. And just overall, I like the idea of, you know, the message of choosing your own destiny. I think that is very relevant. And if you do think about it more seriously, I actually think that that is something very common. A lot of times, if you tell yourself that you belong to a certain category, you know, if someone as a kid like gets that reinforcement and says like, oh, I'm a dumb kid, like if they hear that from their parents or like bad feedback from teachers, that can really follow them. That label can follow them for the rest of their lives and could be something that they define themselves by. You know, I'm sure, you know, you grow up with some certain labels, like someone defines you as, you know, stupid or bad. you know, I think that can be carried into adulthood. That is pretty common. So it's just, it's a cool lesson to see that you have the freedom to break out of this role that you were assigned when you were born. And I also like the idea, you know, this has been touched on in other animations and other movies in general, but I think it was done well here as well. The idea of like, you have this goal, you have this desire to have this thing, you know, to defeat Metro Man. He thought that was everything he wanted, and then he gets that, and the consequence is an existential crisis. He doesn't know what to do. He misses the guy who is his number one enemy, and he would do anything to get that back. I just think it's that lesson of, you know, first of all, appreciating what you do have, and second of all, a lot of times the thing that you think will make you happy won't make you happy. And there are a few twists towards the end that I didn't see coming that I really liked. I thought it was quite clever. Like, I did not, let me know, did anyone see that twist that Megamind's plan was to pretend that he was Metro Man? Because I really was expecting Metro Man, and I feel like they set up this twist really well, because you have that shot, there's a shot of like Metro Man like looking in the glass at his suit, like he's thinking about coming and saving the day, like being the good person. But that little shot is like a nice little touch to really lead you down the thought, like, oh, of course Metro Man's going to show up, because that's what I was thinking was going to happen too. I thought Metro Man's going to show up and save the day, but that would have been a little bit dissatisfying. It was so much better to have Megamind, you know, working with his friends, be the one to overcome Titan. No little touch, like, I love, first of all, I think Jonah Hill did a really good job with the role Titan, but I love there are lots of little detail humor moments, and one I'll just point out, like Titan, like having his name be Titan but spelled Titan, like Tighten, you know, like little elements like that were just sprinkled throughout the movie that were nice, that were charming, funny, and clever. And I also, one of my favorite aspects of the movie, it's a tiny little detail, but it stood out to me and I really like it. I really like how Metro Man at the end, they show him watching Megamind and he's like, I knew he had it in him. And it shifts the perspective, because first of all, I kind of hated Metro Man right away from the beginning. By the way, great performance by Brad Pitt. He was a perfect casting for this type of a role. But it changes everything. I mean, it makes you look at his actions and his even decision not to come back and save the day as a very different thing, almost like he was the first one who recognized the goodness in Megamind. And yes, he probably had the desire to retire and just enjoy his life and be out of the spotlight. But it's really cool. It's like seeing how Metro Man was rooting for Megamind all along to like be a good person, to step up as that role of a hero. And it also, I kind of think that reveal at the end hammers home the message of don't judge a book by its cover, because of course we follow Megamind, the character, the whole movie. So we see that he's sympathetic, that he's good, that he's just, you know, a misunderstood kind of loner who was put in this category in life and is really just trying to have a sense of purpose and connect with people the only way he knows how. So of course we see that there's more to Megamind than his surface level. But Metro Man, you know, I completely misjudged that character. And it's even more powerful that in a movie where one of the key lessons is don't judge a book by its cover, they give you a character who, at least for me, I completely misjudged Metro Man. You know, I thought it was the cliche route of here he is, this villain who is this goody two-shoes, just so perfect, but he's really deep down kind of a nasty guy. But it turns out no, he was actually this really cool guy who saw the deeper side of Megamind, unlike before anyone else did. That was just a great little touch. But I don't know. Let me know what everyone thought about this movie. This was definitely a very fun one. Very glad this won the vote on Patreon. Thank you to everyone for watching along. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you want to watch my full reaction to this, or any of my animated movies, any of my movies, they're all up on Patreon. Next week's reaction, Rise of the Guardians, will be coming soon, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero. Or a villain, if you're like Megamind.